This is Twit.
We could tell everyone to go back and listen to that old podcast, which probably is a good idea. But just for those that probably aren't going to do it, like me, I didn't actually go back and listen to it. Why don't you just set it up again for us? What is Mifos? What does it do? What's the purpose?
Yes, I'll jump in and then I'll let Vishwas add some more of the technical bits. But basically, we're a global open source community that provides a technology platform for bringing financial services to the poor. And so when we last spoke to you, our focus was on microfinance. And since then, we've expanded to reach out to the broader financial inclusion, which means not only the loan products that are delivered to the poor, but also savings accounts, microinsurance, and really focusing on ensuring that clients have access to responsible financial tools to help them lift themselves out of poverty. So we both develop the platform and we develop and cultivate a community which is supporting, developing, and using this software worldwide.
Great. Yeah, so this is really for, I've heard stories about this working very well in poorer regions of the world where someone, just needs a little bit of help getting a small business set up. Maybe there's a need in the community and they want to start a business to address that, but they don't have the funds and it's difficult to get a loan, right? So so this is an opportunity for them, microfinance, and we'll talk about, broadening that, like you said, but this is an opportunity for them to go get some money, some startup cash to go get their business going, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, John. So really it's getting access to that capital, sometimes to start a business, sometimes it might be to cover a large expense that's coming up. And with products like savings accounts, it's really just the ability to have a safe place to store your money. So many of the customers prior to having access to microfinance or micro savings, they might be storing their savings underneath their mattress. They might be, burying it in a field. And so that's not a safe or secure way for them to actually access their money. So financial inclusion and microfinance in general really simply provides, some of those basic financial tools that we take for granted here, but it has an incredible impact on being able to, create a better life for themselves and their families.
Right. So that's a good primer on microfinance in general. Now, what are you doing to broaden that out, as you say, into more general financing?
Yes, I'll let Vishwas cover this one, but this past year we've gone and taken on some really exciting work. So we've relaunched Mifos as the Mifos X platform. And so we now are a true platform where all the core functionalities needed to handle these financial services, they're all exposed through clean, RESTful APIs, which really puts the power to innovate in the hands of our community. And there's no limits now on what products, what services they can build on top of the platform.
Yeah, that's right, Ed. So the last time we spoke, Mifos was a single cohesive product. So it was very well tailored for one methodology of microfinance, which was the most popular methodology back then. But since then, microfinance has evolved around us. So you see very radically different methodologies, in different regions, based on what works best for them. And it's not possible, to have one product to suit all those different operational models, the different workflows and whatnot. So, technically one of the changes we made was, we separated Mifos into a platform, which exposes all your core functionality, which is required for any bank or microfinance or any financial inclusion program in general. So we have these APIs which have your loan management functionality, your saving management functionality, your client protection, client data, any additional data which you want to capture, and poverty analysis and so on. And, so people can build their own applications, their own workflows on top of these APIs. We still ship a product which serves, the 80-20 use case for microfinances. But now there's a lot of flexibility for people to build their own apps, using our APIs.